You won't believe how covert narcissists always expose themselves in the end. Have you ever been misled by someone who appeared kind and compassionate, only to later discover they were concealing something much darker beneath the surface? In this video, we'll explore the clever and manipulative strategies used by covert narcissists and how, despite their best efforts to stay hidden, their true nature always comes to light. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm thrilled you're here because this topic is crucial. Today, we're delving into the deceptive world of covert narcissists, individuals who can make you believe they genuinely care about you, only to later reveal their true intentions. The shocking part: these narcissists are so sure they've pulled the wool over our eyes. Yet, our instincts, those subtle gut feelings, are strong indicators that something isn't right. In this video, we'll take a closer look at how covert narcissists inadvertently expose their true selves, no matter how convincing their facade. If you've encountered someone like this, you'll want to stick around. This may help you better trust your intuition the next time. Let's dive in. Number 1. Playing the victim. One of the primary strategies of the covert narcissist is to consistently portray themselves as the victim. Why do they do this? Because as long as they can convince you that they're suffering, you'll feel pity for them. You'll shower them with attention and sympathy, exactly what they crave. This constant flow of affection and validation fuels their sense of superiority, giving them the confidence to manipulate and control you. As long as they maintain this image of being wronged, they can keep you in a position where you're less likely to question their behavior. The covert narcissist will take this tactic to extremes, endlessly recounting how others have mistreated them, always refusing to take any responsibility. It will become clear over time that it's always someone else's fault, and eventually, this repetitive narrative becomes exhausting to listen to. Number 2. Subtle manipulation. Another key tactic of the covert narcissist is their subtle manipulation. They're experts at disguising criticism as concern, masking their true intentions with statements that appear supportive. For example, they may say, "I just want what's best for you," or "I really want to see you succeed." On the surface, these words seem harmless, but underneath, they are designed to create confusion and make you question yourself. This subtle manipulation can be hard to detect at first, but once you become aware of it, you'll begin to spot the red flags. Number 3. False empathy. The covert narcissist may also engage in false empathy, pretending to care about your feelings or your struggles. They'll act as if they're listening intently, giving you the impression that they understand exactly what you're going through. However, their so-called empathy is just a ploy to gain insight into your emotions, which they can later twist and use against you. Over time, it becomes apparent that their care is not genuine. It's simply a means to manipulate and control you further. Number 4. Inability to handle criticism. One of the most telling traits of a covert narcissist is their inability to handle even the smallest amount of criticism. Rather than accepting feedback, they resort to passive-aggressive behavior, often deflecting blame back onto you. They may claim to be fine with what you said, but then drop subtle, resentful comments afterward or put you down in some other way. Eventually, their discomfort will show. They'll never genuinely reflect on the criticism or consider your perspective. Instead, they'll find ways to avoid taking any responsibility. This pattern of avoiding accountability is a clear red flag. Number 5. Circular conversations. Another sign you'll notice is how draining your conversations with a covert narcissist can be. These discussions often go nowhere. You'll find yourself stuck in endless loops, with no real progress being made. Their focus will be entirely on their own issues, disguised as concern, but it's always about them. They rarely show interest in your experiences or feelings. Instead, they dominate the conversation, projecting their own emotions and making it all about their need for attention and validation. You'll end up feeling exhausted and unheard after speaking with them. Number 6. Subtle envy and jealousy. Beneath their polished exterior, covert narcissists often harbor a deep sense of jealousy and envy toward others, especially when they perceive someone doing better than them. They will compare themselves to you, and if you're achieving something they desire, they won't offer praise but will make dismissive comments. Phrases like, "I guess you got lucky," or "maybe it's just because of your connections," are common. This behavior exposes their insecurity and inability to genuinely celebrate your success. Ultimately, they don't care about you or your accomplishments. They are consumed by their own feelings of inadequacy. Number 7, shallow relationships. In the long run, you'll notice that a covert narcissist struggles to maintain deep, meaningful relationships. Their friendships are typically short-lived and surface level. They don't invest in building genuine connections with others, and their social circle is constantly changing. These relationships serve more as a source of validation than true companionship. The common denominator in all of this is the narcissists themselves. They simply cannot form lasting, authentic bonds. Whether it's friendships or romantic partnerships, they are unable to sustain anything of real substance, leaving a trail of shallow temporary connections. As you dig deeper, you'll begin to notice the subtle clues and patterns in behavior that often go unnoticed at first. Trust your instincts. There's always something that feels off when you're dealing with a covert narcissist. Understanding these behaviors is the key to protecting yourself. If any part of this video resonated with you, it might be time to take a closer look at the dynamics in your life. You could be dealing with someone who's trying to manipulate or control you. If you'd like personalized guidance, I offer one-on-one consultations, so be sure to check out the link in the description below. And don't forget, I go live every week at 9 p.m. UK time. I'd love to see you there. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Your support helps grow this community, and together we can continue to shine light on these toxic behaviors. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.